folks, once again, you got Gary McNee here with Louis Mott, however we want to say that, Louis. And London's going to be going up against Briggs tonight. Briggs is coming in with a 1-8 record, and London's coming in with 5-5. I see where London's coming off of a kind of hard discussing loss to 74-62 to Big One. Did you have by any chance to know anything about that game?
No, I didn't see it, but I look for London to be ready to play tonight. I think they want to get a victory real bad. Briggs will be coming out running, I'm sure.
I hear Briggs has a pretty good sized fella inside. They must have a pretty decent inside game according to what the coach is saying. He said that 1-8 record is deceiving because they play a lot of good teams, and a lot of their losses have been by either 1 point or overtime. So London kind of relies on their three-point shot. What do you think about that?
They're good shooters. They just got to hit a bunch of them, that's all.
Yeah, I always went with the philosophy that if you live by the three, then you die by the three. So hopefully tonight we live by it. We got some three-point shooters in Jared Alexander, J.D. Reed, Danny Russell, and Sean Kahn. And I see where Alexander knocked in four three-pointers in that last game and would come up with 16 points. This Jeremy Miller, I guess, is pretty good inside, too.
Well, Sean Kahn's been one of their big scorers, and then the last game he only had 2 points, I think.
Well, we're going to take it back down to the floor there and pick up the starting lineup here. London's playing the Raiders song. They got double set of cheerleaders out there tonight. I understand the cheerleaders sing the national anthem, so that'll be a treat for us.
High school, the night's game between the Bruins, Briggs High School and Red Raiders from London. Now to honor America, would you all please rise and join the London cheerleading squad under the direction of Terry Gray, vocal instructor at London High School, for the singing of our national anthem.
The cheerleaders have been doing the singing, Carl, so see if you can pick them up. Was that good or was that good? What do you think? Those kids did an excellent job on that. Hope it came out good on the tape.
I think that's a lot better than any record.
It sure is. Number 23, Gary Williams, be starting for Briggs tonight. 5'5" senior.
5'10" junior, number 32, Wade Jordan.
Wade Jordan will also be starting. He's a junior this year.
6'2" senior, number 40, Thomas Campbell.
Tom Campbell, 6 foot senior.
5'9" senior, number 44, Wes Moore.
Wes Moore, number 44. He's a senior also.
Number 54, Virgil Wright.
And Virgil Wright, 6'6". He doesn't look that tall from here, does he? Number 54. You want to call London off there?
Okay.
Yo,
Starting for London. Number 4, Jared Alexander.
6'1" senior, number 10, Daniel Russell.
Number 10, Danny Russell.
5'10" senior, number 14, Sean Kahn.
Number 14, Sean Kahn.
6'2" senior, number 30, Jeremy Miller.
Number 30, Jeremy Miller.
6'3" junior, number 34, Ryan Peters.
Number 34, Ryan Peters.
Presented by Mr. Dan Peter. Our official organized game, our Mr. Dawson and Mr. Joe Miller.
I'm looking forward to a good game here tonight. Like I say, both teams are coming in. The records really are not indicative of what type of teams these guys play, because I understand Briggs plays a pretty tough schedule too.
They're going to be hungry.
They're going to be hungry, 1-8.
Two hungry teams.
I guess this number 54, Virgil Wright, is 6'5", 6'6". They say he's pretty tough inside.
Has London played any zone this year?
This is my first game to get to see him after being in a long stint in the hospital, so this is going to be all new to me tonight too. And the chip is controlled by Briggs. And number 23, Williams, bounces the ball off his own foot, and the ball goes out of bounds. Alexander brings the ball up the court. I understand Lennon does a lot of three-point shooting, so we're going to see what's happening here. They tried to go inside, and they were double-teaming Jeremy that time. And we got to travel. Looks like Briggs is going to come out here running. What do you think?
They're going to get it down the floor and get a shot before they can get set up, I believe.
I always thought that's the best way to score. If ain't nobody there, it makes it a lot easier, doesn't it?
I believe in getting it out as fast as you can and making an effort at it every time.
Russell makes a quick drive to the basket, and it was blocked. And Miller goes back up with a little razzle-dazzle, and he knocks in two. Go, boy.
That might be his best shot of the year. That's a highlight shot.
Sure was. London's got a little trap here, full-court trap. Oh, and we got a charging call on number 32, Wade Jordan.
He saw the pass, but he couldn't get it to him. He wanted that one extra dribble. It's 2-2-1 zone press by Briggs.
London's content. They took the time, moved the ball via the air. And number 34, Ryan Peters, missed a three-point attempt. Let's see, we got Briggs, looks like they're running a 1-4. Little turnaround jumper inside by number 40, Tom Campbell. And we got a tie ball game at 2-2. Sean Kahn makes a move inside, pass off to Miller. Shoot. What was that call there?
He called traveling on Sean Kahn. I know Sean didn't agree with it.
I heard 2 feet go down pretty hard. I didn't hear the third one.
I knew Sean didn't agree with it. I don't know if I did either, but I was looking at Jeremy Miller.
Good steal by Kahn. Good hands. Here comes Kahn with a 3-on-2, 3-on-3. Kahn kind of took it up strong, couldn't get it to roll. And Briggs sets up once again in 1-4. Whoa, and number 54. Where am I at here? Virgil Wright.
It's their big boy. It looked to me like a little charging, but tough call to make.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? And what do we got here?
Number 34, Tony Bird.
Tony Bird's in the game, number 34, for Briggs. First substitution of the game is by Briggs. And we got a good pass here by Alexander. Kahn wasn't able to handle that ball that time.
London's in the 2-2-1 zone press also.
This is similar to what we saw the girls using the other day, wasn't it?
It's the battle of the presses. Deflected by Ryan Peters. Ryan Peters?
And And it'll be, yeah, Ryan, it'll be Briggs' ball out under the basket. Little quick move inside by number 23, Williams. He can't get it going. Russell gets a rebound. His 23 is pretty quick. He's all over the floor. He deflected that ball out of bounds. London will retain the ball. Side out on the side. And we got a 4-2 game. London's down by 2 right now with 5:26 to go in the first quarter.
Nice save by Virgil.
Virgil Wright. And Russell comes up with another steal. He's all hands tonight. He's got an eye for that orange. And we got another miscue over on the right side of the floor. London's going to have to take and control that ball out better, take better care of that ball.
Sean Kahn was leaning one way when the ball was going the other.
Pretty good tandem inside there with that Virgil Wright. Peters to Russell. Russell up top of the key, and it won't go. We got a problem here. I think we're going to need a timeout. We're going to get down a little bit too far, and then it's going to be a job coming back, especially if you're depending on the threes.
Well, Briggs is attacking the zone, or the press, trying to get a basket. London's just trying to get it down.
And Miller gets called for travel. I think Miller had the shot before he took him extra 2 steps, and he just...
I think the big boy's intimidating him a little bit.
And that could be true. He's giving up about 3 inches. Good pressure defense by London.
London switched their press now. They have a man on the ball. It's a 1-2-1-1, or a 1-2-2, either one.
Young man got in that far. I'm surprised he didn't take that one up. Anytime you get into the paint that close, it should be shot city, I would think.
I agree with you, Gary. I think he's passing too much. He should have just stopped and took the shot.
Briggs gets in that press awful quick. Ryan Peters, it won't go. And Alexander, good follow-up. Try to put back, won't go back. And Virgil Wright misses the easy layup onto the basket. I've seen the reserves miss an awful lot of layups that I believe cost them the game against London in the first half. Got an 8-2 score. London's down by 6. What we got to do here, Louis?
Got to hit a few and attack this press.
Alexander, it won't go. Danny Russell, he's a demon there tonight. Oh, that dribble might have cost it. All right.
Beautiful pass by Danny Russell. Good basket by Jared.
Jared took that ball and took a reverse and went to the opposite side of the bucket. He used the bucket as another defensive mechanism and knocked it in.
London's had 2 baskets and both of them have been spectacular.
Yeah, they have, haven't they? And we got 2 people in the game.
22 is J.D. Reed.
Number
32 is Pete Robinson.
Robinson and Reed goes. And this Reed, I don't know too much about him. I understand he didn't play for a couple years. And I guess he come out this year and got him a spot there. See where one game he had 16 or 17 points.
Yes, he did. He had a good game once.
Good defense. The coach over here was wanting a 5-second call there. I think he had good grounds for it.
It was awful close. 4.5.
And Pete Robinson takes the ball out. Reed for 2, and it won't go. Miller up strong. Go with it, Miller. That's what you got to do, draw them fouls. You know the big boys are automatically going to try to block the shot.
Yeah, they called it on number 40, though.
Number 40, that's Campbell.
Thomas Campbell gets first.
And we got Miller at the line. He knocks down the first one. Make a circle and fill it in. And make another circle if it don't go, don't fill it in. Okay, 2 circles. Black it in. And it's London's got back in the game. They're 8 to 6 now. Down by 2. Number 44 Moore handles the ball up top. There we got Williams back up top. London's winning to a man-to-man. Trying something a little different here. Briggs is content to stay in the 1-4. A little left-hand turnaround. I don't know if that kid's left-handed or not.
I'm not sure either. I do believe
the ball pretty good.
Good steal.
I think he is, the way he's handling that ball. Oh, we'll take that. 44 Moore knocks one in at the foul line. Looked like he lowered his shoulder there for a second. No call. Bucket's good. 10-6. And a steal and a travel. I'll tell you what, that pass went across the floor, but Wright come all the way across the floor to make that steal.
That's an awful long pass for something like that. Very difficult.
This Wright is a senior. Miller turnaround jumper. It won't go. A little strong. Russell knocks it away, and 32. Pete Robinson comes up with 2. This Russell, like he's all hands tonight. He's knocking the ball away, getting steals, rebounds. Here comes Robinson. Steal by Williams. And a little juke move, and he knocks it in like he knew what he's going to do from day one. Caught Sean Conn on the move.
Sean just got a little careless with the pass.
Russell turnaround jumper, and it won't go. In and out, a little strong. Oh, an easy 2 for Virgil Wright. Yeah, he's left-handed. He's using that left hand too easy.
And they're playing him on the left side, too.
And it should be a foul on 23, Williams.
It's the 4th foul on Briggs. London only has 1. No, they don't have any. London doesn't have any fouls.
At the rate this is going, London could get into that 10th foul in the first half. 2-shot 10th foul.
Yep.
It was a really good rendition of the cheerleaders doing the national anthem there tonight.
It might make a record.
I tell you what, they sounded good enough to. Russell, little turnaround, Russell right in Wright's face.
I read early in the year where he was going to try to put Russell in the post a little bit. That was a good example.
He's quick enough, and he got up pretty high that time. Had good control. London forces a turnover. I want to say happy birthday to Kiera Wilson. She's one of the cheerleaders, and she just turned 17. Happy birthday, Kiera. She'll like that.
19 seconds, Gary. How about a little 3-point shot? Put this game right in the money here. 14-13. Let's get their first
that's
one.
what they're going to be looking for. London's been a little cautious, taking her time, setting up for the last shot, I imagine. A little careless with the ball. It's quick hands. And we're going to run out of time with nothing. Uh-oh, the shot's off. and it's no good. We end up with a score of 14-10 in the first quarter. London's down by 4. I think one of the big things, I don't know if you might agree with me or not, but London's going to take a little bit better care of the ball.
Got to make better decisions. The passes are being made when the defensive man is too close to the person that they're throwing it to. It gives him too much of a chance. You have to take it to the man a little bit.
Yeah, in a game like this, that orange is very precious, so you got to take care of that thing. Kind of glad to be able to do another game with you. My sidekick is down at Lebanon at the racetrack. He's racing horses. He's a sulky driver.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Good.
So he's down there going to make us some money tonight.
How long has he been doing that?
I'd say 2 or 3 years, maybe longer. I know his dad's been into it for quite a few years. But talking about Tommy Wilson, and he says he'll be back for the next boys game, so I'll probably have you for the next girls game if you're available.
I'm sure that racing gets in your blood a little bit like basketball.
Yeah, it gets in your pocket too.
Yeah. Is he training them?
I'm not sure whether he trains them or not. I think he does do some training. I'm sure he probably has to get better at his driving skills.
London's out in the zone. Looks like Briggs might hold it out until they come out of it.
We're running 1-3-1 zone. Yeah, that's what we got. London's in a 1-3-1. They've given Briggs about 3 different looks on defense tonight so far. Briggs is very content. They just hold the ball up top of the key and hope the shot clock don't get him. Very patient, looked inside to Virgil right. He knocks it in.
That's what they were trying to stop with the zone, is to get it into him.
Virgil's got 10 of the 16 points so far. And a good drive by
Ryan Peters.
Pete Robinson.
No, Ryan Peters.
34, Ryan Peters, okay. That's a good drive. Went up strong, knocked it in. Got a new point guard for Briggs out here, number 22. This Williamson's the point guard. He's only a freshman. We're getting too many layups up underneath that basket. That worries me.
They're double teaming this Virgil Wright, and that's leaving number 40 open on the opposite side.
And number 40, he's a senior. It's Tom Campbell. Got Miller out to the, and we got a foul on number 22, Ron Williamson. He's a freshman, so you're probably going to see some mistakes out of him.
I agree with what they're doing. If they can get 54 out of the middle, bring Jeremy out to the corner, let him be a passer.
Yeah.
Let the other boys drive the middle.
Open up that middle some.
There it is, Jared Alexander.
Alexander's at a 3?
Yes, sir.
Alexander for 3. Good block by the hands, man. The good hands, people. He must come from Allstate. Them hands is working tonight.
Tom Campbell had the shot there. He should have just taken it up.
Taking it up. Yeah, that extra pass cost him. And they retain the ball in their basket. And Miller knocks it out off of Virgil. Good play by Miller.
Bounced off his knee.
I think Briggs is Division 2. Are we 2 or 3?
I believe we're 2.
Good quick ball movement, get the zone moving. Good pass by Russell, took that one extra step. Sean Kahn, it won't go. Did you see how many steps he was taking between dribbles?
He's carrying it a little bit.
If you'd have done that in high school, there's no way you'd have got past the first one. These kids get to watching Michael Jordan, and he takes 5 steps between his dribbles. About like Deion Sanders in that game Sunday. I seen him, he looked like he's doing some basketball moves out there when he got the ball.
He was really jitterbugging, wasn't he?
got Sean Kahn going the line, shooting 1-1. 7 fouls already on Briggs.
It's a 3-point ball game.
Now it's 2. Chance to knock it down to 1. And like you say, we got it 1 point, 18-17.
Little defense now.
Little high pass into Virgil Wright. Uh-oh, trouble. And we got a foul on
Jeremy
Miller.
Foul is on Jeremy. Miller hits first.
That's only, what, our second foul tonight? Or first? That's London's first foul. We're halfway into the second quarter.
Shouldn't have to worry about anyone fouling out.
Not at this rate. A lot of times you look at that, though, and it makes you wonder, when you don't have any fouls at all, is somebody not hustling? It's great not to have any fouls, but that's sometimes a sign that somebody's not out there giving that little extra effort.
I'd like to see a few fouls on number 54, Virgil Wright, but he's probably instructed to never foul. You might get a couple.
He don't have any. Good pass. Alexander. No, it's not Alexander.
It was a block by Virgil Wright.
And Virgil Wright comes to the other end and scores off of it. And we got a foul on number 44, Wes Moore. That's their 8th foul.
44, Wes Moore. Ready for Briggs. Cody Bird.
Briggs is up by 5, 22-17. Team started getting them down the floor there pretty quick there the last minute or so, weren't they?
Looks like London's going to have to hit every foul shot to stay in this game. They're having difficulty getting any short shots.
Well, if we just get a couple of them threes to fall, that would bring us back in pretty tight.
They haven't passed up any, so they haven't gotten very many.
Right.
I don't think they're going to pass them up either.
No, it's a perimeter shooting team. I think that's his main offense, is perimeter shooting. Good hands, man. The good hands, man. I don't know if he's been playing like this all year, but I'll tell you what I see now, I'm liking it. He's really improved over what I've seen last year. Seen or saw. Am I using right verbs and adverbs and adjectives?
I didn't even hear you.
All that good stuff?
I didn't even hear you.
Help me out, Carl.
I'd have to listen. I'm thinking about what I'm going to say, and I'm not listening to what
don't think, just say it. Kahn makes a little spin move, gets caught in the paint. Oh, and that was a bad call because that ball was forced out of his hand.
Got in a tough position because he got in the paint and he knew he had to get out of there in 3 seconds.
I don't think the official that made the call was in a position to see what really happened there.
The ball definitely went off the Briggs player's hand.
And Jared Alexander comes up with the steal. He's looking. Sean Kahn sets up. Russell in close. Oh, man.
Excellent pass by Danny.
Gets called for the charge. Running gets second foul first half. 22-19. This Briggs team seems to be pretty well disciplined. You know, they'll stop behind that line and make something happen before they get in that trap. Oh, he had to travel. Gino White with the ball, number 33, and he done a little shuffle step there, one too many.
That's a tough thing to teach because it happens on almost every basketball game.
In every level.
Every level. College,
pro, you name it.
It's hard to believe that college players can do it, but they do.
Sean Kahn goes in strong, gets it blocked, goes again. Blocked again by Virgil Wright. You get in them trees, you're in trouble. Fouls on Russell.
Fouls on Daniel Russell, his second.
I kind of got caught up in watching Coach Guston there.
You know, I was too.
I haven't seen him this year, and
I was noticing he was yelling, and the referee was right in front of him. He was yelling right in his ear. He was saying, "Stop the ball."
This Virgil Wright has hurt him bad. How many's Wright got, Donnie? Got my statistician here tonight, Don McNeil, my son. How many? This Wright has 12 points for Briggs. And Russell goes up over Wright and pulls that down and can't keep it. And Wright uses the opposite side of the board. That basket is the same as another defensive player. Little bounce pass would have got that. Little bounce pass. When you throw it up to where the tall people are, they're going to mess with it. And Virgil's working the referees. He wanted that call, so he goes over and pats the ref on the leg. Good call, ref.
He was explaining to him why he didn't do it or how he did it or whatever.
Whether he did or he didn't, he got called for it.
It's like Briggs in the man-to-man press now.
.22's in the game for London. That's J.D. Reed again. And London gets a score out of number 34, Ryan Peters. Little inside game there. Ryan looks pretty strong inside. He's not no small kid. He's got a pretty good sized frame on him. I don't know what the call was there, but before then it looked like it should have been a 3, 5, 10 second call.
Number 44, West Moore.
The Briggs player should have shot it also. He was only 5 feet from the basket.
Good pass into Jeremy Miller, and he knocks down a little short 10-foot jumper.
1-point ball game again.
Good hands by Kahn, only beat picked up by a Briggs player. We got a traveling call on Briggs.
Yeah, the referee was a lot closer, but he looked at the ref to see what he was calling because there wasn't any foul. He didn't see the traveling.
This looked like this should be easily broken. You got a man-to-man full court, isn't it? J.D. Reed moves in close, and number 34, Peters, takes his eye off the ball. He was making his move before he got the ball there, Louis.
Getting ready to roll.
If you folks could see some of the faces that Louis is making up here, he used to be a coach, and I tell you what, you can tell it. Some things he'd like to say that we can't say. Got a trap on number 44. He gets out of it. Campbell goes up strong and he scores it. No call. See Dave Guston, coach, is out on the floor looking for wet spots.
I think he was trying to tell the referee he missed a charge there too.
I'm sure he was. I see we got a new reserve coach in Darren Long. And
is that who coached the reserve team last game?
Yeah.
They look good. I thought they looked real good.
That's the first time I had a chance to see them. They did a pretty good job.
Had some good guard play and a nice inside. Good combination.
J.D. Reed gets picked off, and here comes number 23, Williams, and left-handed knocks it in. Boy, it's just too quick for him. And Miller gets
nice.
2 more inside. They're going to have to go to Miller more often.
Jeremy was way under the basket, but he came out and hit the board real nice.
I could be wrong, but I think he had the best shooting percentage on the whole team last year. I'd like to see him go to him a little bit more. I'm sure he would like to see it. 32 seconds, we're not going to get that 10th foul.
No, we're not. That's 9.
That's playing it close, ain't it? And we got number 34, Ryan Peters, going to the line.
Of course, the 2-shot foul doesn't matter if you make the first one every time.
That's right. Seconds to go. London's down by 3. Make that 1.
J.D. Reed.
J.D. Reed gets a little put in. Good ball handling by Briggs. Here comes number 40, Campbell. These guys are strong now. Campbell hangs around a bucket long enough to knock in the last bucket of the first half, putting London down 30-27. We got a pretty good game going here.
Yeah, that ball just bounced into that guy's hand because everybody was there. They should have had the rebound, London.
The way it looks right now, it's anybody's game as Carl gets the shots of the crowd. The crowd looks a little sparse tonight. I don't know if it's the weather or what. We had a pretty good day today as far as weather goes. London's coming in here, like I said, 5-5. And we're going to take a little break here. And we'll be back right after the half. Let Carl get that cheerleaders move there. This is a non-league game, so the cheerleaders are allowed to do some of those zany antics that they do. They'll be going into competition here this coming month, so we need to get some support and get behind them. If possible, I'll get somebody over there to tape some of their stuff and maybe get that on top too. In the meantime, we'll get back to you with some scores and highlights right after this. Okay, we'll give you a quick rundown on the scoring. We got a 30-27 score right now with London down by 3. And the top scorers for Briggs was Virgil Wright with 14 and Tom Campbell with 10. And for London, we got Miller with 8. And Alexander with 5. London has pretty even scoring, but we're going to have to do something. In other words, just give me a quick analogy of what you think we got to do here.
Well, London's got to hit the threes and eliminate their turnovers. They've had probably 8 to 10 turnovers at least, and bad ones.
And turnovers kill you. I know at least 3 or 4 of them turned into points for the other team. And they bring Wright out to receive the ball in the inbounds pass. They're sticking with that 1-4. 1-4 with a man coming around the back door off of a pick. This is almost a motion game. And number 40 once again.
Used Virgil as a passer that time.
Tom Campbell slides in there and gets it. 2 inside men are dominating this game for Briggs. Miller gets crowd traveling, I believe.
I think Ryan Peters bumped into him to try to shove him into the travel.
Number 32 back in the game, 23, Gary Williams. And here are the good hands, man. Gets the ball off to number 34, Peters, who did not use the board, and it cost him.
I think he wanted to pass it, and he just couldn't get it there.
32, Wade Jordan.
It's one of the few long shots. That's about a 20-footer or 15-footer from the side.
Almost everything else been in the paint. As Kahn drives the basket to the basket, he's picked off by number 32, and a foul is called on Wade Jordan. I guess when you're as aggressive as they are, you're going to get a lot of fouls called on you.
If you get more steals than you do fouls, I guess you're okay.
Number 30, Jeremy Miller, a little short jumper, used the board perfect.
Nice out-of-bounds play by London.
Good inside move by Virgil Wright, and ball won't go. Miller comes down with the rebound. London on the attack. The good hands man Russell takes it all the way to bucket and loses the ball out of bounds. I'm not sure what he's going to do because it kind of closed up in on him in there.
I think he saw an opening. He was going to go all the way, and he tried to look for it, and he lost the ball while he was going.
Looks like Briggs going to be content to slow it down here a little bit.
They did this the first half with Virgil Wright going out to the corner. Now he goes back inside.
Miller comes down with the rebound after Jordan missed the shot. Alexander's been a little quiet here this half. Good shot into Miller, and he goes up strong and gets it. Had a little help on that one. I believe Virgil had his hand on top of the ball. Number 23, Gary Williams, ex-coach for Ohio State, knocks that in. Not quite. And there goes Miller. He's just going to take over. Count it. Count it.
The referees are going to talk
Miller
about
makes
it.
a move to the bucket. We should count that one.
Ah, they called it on the floor.
Can't have it. They took it away from us. No, it didn't count it. Russell inbounds play. Let's see if they run that same play again. Wright's kind of sticking him pretty close now. I guess that might have been a good picture of the continuation, but it looked like it was awful close. It's so pretty. He works so hard, you hate to see him not get them points.
That was a beautiful move by Jeremy. And now he's sweeping up the floor. He's doing everything.
Oh, the young man can do it all. If you don't believe it, just ask him.
Man, rebounds, scores, and wipes up the floor. What more can you ask?
Good pitch.
Jeremy's
to the other side.
there again. It was.
Pass didn't get to him quite in time. Alexander looking for a shot. Jeremy Miller inside, and it gets blocked by Virgil Wright. And they look for Virgil when the ball goes out of bounds.
I think, Gary, there's another example. If it had been a little bounce pass, it would have been a lot easier to handle.
That ball was thrown like a shot out of a cannon.
Too close to him for that kind of quick pass.
Kahn with the reverse behind the back dribble. Sets up Alexander for the three, and it's good. Alexander knocks down a three. And that pulls us up within 2 points, 36-34. London down by 2. Good trap inside, but oh, they missed the man breaking. Oh, and Russell had to steal and couldn't. He lost his grip. And good defense by London forces a turnover. I was looking to see who the coach didn't want to let out. Who was it?
They didn't want him to get out of that trap, I guess.
Keep him in jail. Don't let him out. And we got a three-point attempt by number 34, Ryan Peterson. It's good. Which puts London on top. No, we're still down 2.
39-37.
And Miller gets called for the foul. We are ahead, 37-36. I thought we were.
Yeah.
London's London's up by 1.
That's those 3 points, two of them here in the third quarter.
And the Good Hands man has the ball up on top of the key now. He hadn't attempted any 3-pointers tonight. Kahn tries the big boys and it won't go. And who else but Virgil White with that rebound. Alexander with the rebound that time for London. He slows it down up top. Waited too long looking for Jeremy. Picked off by number 40, Wade Jordan, who goes the length of the floor and knocks it in.
I think that's Tom Campbell.
40, you're right.
40.
Tom Campbell, number 40. How many's Campbell got there, Don? Campbell's got 14 in the game so far.
So what's that make? Wright has how many? He had 12 at one time.
He's got 14 and he scored in the first quarter.
So they got 28 out of the 38 points.
They had a ticket drawing. Coach is giving him the what to and the if and or what, isn't he? He's turning red. Oh, he's hot. Man, that scares me. He's really into it, isn't he? Getting a little excited. And we got Miller, Peters, who's at number 20? We got another man in the game for London. Tyler Hamilton is in for London.
J.D. Reed, number 22.
Reed and Russell. Here comes Reed up the top. He's looking. Ball should go back to Russell. He's got a perfect shot there. And here comes Virgil Wright with the ball. Pass into number 44, Wes Moore, and Moore drives the line and scores. 3/4 third, 90% of their shots, points are coming in the paint. You can't give up that many points in the paint. I was talking to the coach for Briggs before the game, and he said they had scouted London. They had some very good outside shooters. He said we're going to try to put a stop to that tonight. So they have. Virgil Wright can do no wrong as he knocks down 2 more, gives him 16 for the game.
It's too good of a move.
42-37. London's back down by 5. Pete Robinson takes the ball off his ankle. Ball goes out of bounds to Briggs. Sean Kahn goes back in for Miller. Miller gets a breathe, gets a little blow here.
And Ryan Peters in for Danny Russell.
I still like to see Miller get more touches. I think he can make some things happen. What kind of defense we got going here, Louis?
Looks like a 1-3-1 zone. Trying to trap.
And of course a turnover.
It came out of a cannon, didn't it?
It did, didn't it?
He's got some kind of a rifle there.
Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
The
We had
player
to have a timeout for injury.
The player was supposed to catch it, didn't even see it.
Kahn over to the left, behind the perimeter, J.D. Reed. It won't go. And we got players coming out of the woodwork for Briggs, as Gary Williams made that rebound. Number 44, Wes Moore choked on that one. Reed looking again. bad position for that call because that looked like it should have been a jump ball. Number 32 gets a foul call on him, Pete Robinson.
That was on Pete Robinson, his first. Entering the game for Briggs, number 50, Tom Sherr, number 33, Gino White, number 24, Matt Mans.
Oh, well, like you said, as long as they take out. If they put in 3 takeouts, we were okay. 42-37.
He's going to give the big boy a rest, a little extra rest here at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, we got less than 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. We're looking at pretty close to a 10-second call here. Yeah, we got it. The last 10th of the second, we got that 10-second call.
I remember seeing the clock was 19, or what is that, 30 seconds now?
I forget what it was. I said 39 seconds, I thought. And number 32, Pete Robinson gets time to set up, and he knocks down 3. And we come back with a foul by number 20, Tyler Hamilton. I haven't seen Tyler in the game too much tonight.
That was on Tyler Hamilton, his first.
That's his first foul for the game, London's third. Believe it or not, Briggs only got 2 fouls in his half. And it's a hustle to the other end of the floor as Briggs goes down. London's going to force him out to not get a shot. And we got a travel. Good defense by London to force that travel. We come out of that with only down by 2, so it's anybody's ball game going into the fourth quarter.
Well, I think that's 3 3-pointers keeping them in the game here.
Well, we're due for some 3-pointers because we're a 3-point shooting team, and so far we are a little lax on it, so it's time for them to start falling for it.
I'm going to make a prediction, say it's going to take 3 3-point shots at this last quarter to win the game. If they make 3, they're going to win the game.
You get that prediction, Carl? We're going to hold him to that, too. Be sure and mark down the 3 points in this last quarter. See,
and if they make 90% of their foul shots. And if they have no turnovers.
Now we got an if, and a but. It's been a pretty good game so far. It's kept your attention.
It's been entertaining.
And if you want any more entertainment, just keep your eye on the London coach because he's busy. That number 54 looks an awful lot like my grandson, Michael Tyree.
Yeah, that's rough though.
He does, don't he? We needed that. Number 34, Ryan Peters knocks down the 2. Tie ball game. New game. Number 23, Gary Williams gets it into hey, and we get a block out of it. And a foul is called on number 40, Tom Campbell. He ain't liking it too well. London hustled more in that last 2 series of plays there, and I've seen him hustle the whole game.
It was an excellent block.
A lot of hustle, that's what it's going to take. Still looking for them three-pointers.
They're going to make them.
Inside, and a good move by Ryan Peters, 34. That's what the game I've been looking for.
He went right underneath.
That'll open up them 3 points. That's a real pretty move by Peters to get that ball in there like that.
Nice.
Yeah. This Campbell, he's pretty smooth. He's probably their go-to man. We got a tie ball game once again. Peters is busy. He's hustling.
Oh, come on!
Virgil Wright after a lot of razzle-dazzle. And
surprised the referee didn't call basket interference because it hit the net. Our player did, London did.
Well, as long as the ball goes in, he's not going to call it, is he?
I don't know whether they wait until it goes through or not.
Well, we're going to need a timeout here. We got Campbell now for 2 more. That's a quick 4-point lead for, that's 6 in a row. Yeah. It's a well-deserved timeout here.
So Jeremy Miller and Jared Alexander coming back in.
Yeah, Briggs ran off 6 straight points there, unanswered points. So we'll have to regroup here. Try to change the momentum.
That's what often happens in these close games. In the 4th quarter, the one that gets a little spurt takes control of the game.
Yeah. We got Ryan Peters. How many's he got now, Don? 11 points. Ryan Peters, 11 points. He's come on strong here in the 3rd and 4th quarters. He's got 4 already in the 4th quarter.
He's had 2 very excellent moves here in the last quarter. One is just hanging in there to get the little jumper, and the other, and he put it on the board right over that Virgil Wright.
He's averaging 13.4 points per game, so he's a few points under his average as of right now. Alexander Miller back in the game. So we got Alexander, Miller, Kahn, Russell,
Pete Robinson.
And Pete Robinson.
Got Ryan Peters getting a little rest here.
He was due for a blow there. Russell inside, going strong. That's where he belongs. He's got that quick inside move, and he gets up high enough. Sean Kahn, interception. And that's 2, and we're right back in it. Tie ball game, 48-48. London's 4 unanswered points so far. And it's answered by Virgil Wright. That gives him about 20 points for the game. London's moving the ball wide. Kahn got a good look, so it's got a chance to go. That's 3 for Kahn. He knocks in the 3 and puts London up by 1. 51-50.
Excellent ball movement.
How many threes is that?
That's 1.
That's 1, okay.
We need 2 more.
They can't stop this Wright. He just does whatever he wants to do in there. That height advantage really makes a difference. 6'6". Got another good look. That's 2 of them. 32, Pete Robinson. You give these guys a good chance to look at that basket, and they're knocking in them 3s. I know it. And Briggs calls a quick timeout. London up 2, 54-52. That's 2 of those 3s you said, wasn't it?
That Briggs coach told you they got to stop the 3. That's what he's going to remind them about now.
Well, so far from what I've seen, if London gets a good look at the basket, get a chance to get their feet set, they've been knocking them in.
I remember about 3 years ago, there was a guy that graduated last year. He was a good Bennett.
Bennett, yeah.
Bennett was playing against Lyndon McKinley, and Bennett had about 4 3-pointers the first half. When they came out the second half, they had a guy 6'5" on him. That ended that streak.
I heard that.
6'5".
He was a real good 3-point shooter too.
Yes,
I think he had 6 or 7 in 1 or 2 games last year.
I think he did.
But he had a lot of help. He had a lot of tall boys. He had the 6'6" and 6'7" players on the team with him. Virgil Wright's got 22 points so far, and Campbell's got 18.
Crunch time, Gary. It's crunch time.
Yeah, we got under 5 minutes to go in the last quarter. Russell's been moving his feet real good on defense. He's doing the step slide that gets 2 more and a chance to go for a 3-point play. He's fouled by Ryan Peters.
Foul on Ryan Peters.
He had real good body control when he got up to make that shot, and he's able to finish it off.
I'm surprised that Briggs is keeping their big boy back instead of getting him up on there. Yeah, he'd have had that one.
That was a quick try to... Yeah, he'd been watching too much TV.
Yeah, he wasn't that timeout on.
He should have had it.
The referee wasn't watching. The referee was watching the line.
Yeah.
He wasn't watching the player.
Little razzle-dazzle and the ball flying around everywhere underneath there, and blue ball. Briggs comes up with it. I heard the official holler blue ball. Is that blue or purple in color?
That's what somebody said in the reserve game. I think it's purple myself, but I guess blue's easier to say than purple.
Oh yeah, we got a foul here. Number 44, Westmore was trapped there. Stepped in the defensive player and knocked him down. Good trap. That was a good trap where London players kept their hands up in the air. They weren't reaching. They were forcing the offensive player to make the mistake.
And denying the pass on all the other places. That's what they had to do.
Right. What kills a trap like that a lot of times is you start reaching, you're going to end up getting a foul.
Good pass. Good pass.
And a good block as Virgil Wright comes out with the ball. Well, they're going into their bread and butter. And I believe we got a foul on Jeremy Miller, I think.
That's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, foul's on Miller.
Foul on Jeremy Miller. It's third.
Need one more before they can go to the line. I believe London's got 5 fouls on him.
There's a play.
The old alley-oop to Virgil Wright. And London's down by 2. Under 3 minutes to go in the contest. Quick look. I don't know about that one. Hey, and London gets the call. And Briggs' coach is livid. He's not even the main coach. He's raising more cane than the head coach. As Russell calls a timeout. I see we got the philosopher, Maynard, pacing the line here for a little bit. Maynard kind of got out from under the heat. He had the reserve job, so that's a lot of work. And now he's the assistant varsity coach, so that just gives him, he just got a free rein there.
He used to be the reserve basketball coach?
Yeah, he's a pretty good coach. He's what Tommy always called him, the philosopher. He does a good job. He was here when Monty Roden was here. Goes back into Monty Roden there, so he's been here quite a few years. That's who I was trying to think of when I seen Russell doing that step slide defensive move there. I can remember seeing Roden doing the step slide. To me, it looks awkward. Anytime you're not doing a natural move, to me, it just ain't right. But that's the way they teach it, so that's the way you go with it.
Need a basket. Big time. There it is.
He's got a good look.
Third 3. Come on, third 3.
He had a pretty decent look that time. The ball just wouldn't
Good
go.
out of bounds play. Here we go. Get out. I don't look for Briggs to throw up any long shots.
Briggs is content to hold the ball up front. We're under 2 minutes now, with down by 2, 54-56.
Uh-oh,
going into the bread and butter.
Oh!
And Campbell wasn't looking for that, because the pass, the play was there. Ball was thrown a little hard. Alexander makes a move, and he's called for traveling. That was a sweet move. He just didn't move his feet.
Well, I'd have to see a real slow motion of that.
It did look kind of shaky there, didn't it?
Looked awful good.
Fisher was standing right on top of him, though. Here goes Virgil from all the way from the center field. Uh-oh, we got Marcus Haynes out here with the ball. Looking at Virgil. And a good foul by Miller. Because that was a sure two.
Yes, sir. Looks like it's out of bounds again.
That's Miller's fourth, I believe. Got a minute and 20 left as Philosopher gets up Maynard, and he's going to call this next play. Well, we need that other 3 to win this game, Louis.
We got to get it. A double dribble. We had 2 good shots at it. If one of those would have fallen, we'd have had the lead right now.
Well, we still got time for it. I believe I'd try to spread them out. Well, they're in the zone, aren't they? As Sean Kahn goes in, and Miller's going to save the day. Tie ball game. Are we looking at overtime? I could have sworn Virgil. Oh, no, that should have been he traveled and got away with it, and then he ran over a player and he got away with that.
I believe he traveled too.
As Virgil Wright goes to the line. 1 and 1. 45 seconds left in this contest. We got a tie ball game here, 56-56. 1 and 1, Virgil Wright for Briggs goes to the line. It's been a very exciting contest, I think.
That's out of there. It's out of there.
I believe we ought to have a timeout here and set up something if we got any.
Depends on whether you can keep it for 30 seconds. You ought to be able to do that.
I'm looking for some instructions here. I'm going to say some construction.
I'd call timeout now. I'd call timeout now.
Yeah. We got a tie ball game. Is it going to go into overtime? We got 17 seconds left. No crazy passes. As the hands man Danny Russell out front, and he gets the timeout with 9 seconds to go. Do you think we waited a little late to call that timeout?
I would rather take that timeout at 25 seconds. The 9 seconds is a tough time.
I see we got Coach Maynard. He's out there calling this, setting up this strategy here. Get a little shot of Maynard there, Carl, if you would.
See, Gary, what I'd like to see is that they already have 1 or 2 or 3 plays that they've already practiced.
Yeah.
That they can just say which one they're going to use, and everybody's already practiced instead of making it up right now.
I got a feeling that he does have some plays. They're just trying to figure out which one they want to run. They like them new uniforms. Those are new uniforms, aren't they, Carl? I don't remember them last year. London looking kind of jazzy there. Lou, what do you think about them long pants they wear nowadays?
I'm with what Isaiah Thomas. When Isaiah Thomas took over that Vancouver, he says, we're not going to wear those long pants.
Look like semi-night clothes.
I don't even know how they can be comfortable.
I don't either. Look like they get in your way.
Jiminy Briggs is going to call another timeout. He didn't even let them set up.
I think he's seen what they were doing. They were going to look like they're going to run a stack straight out across the middle of the floor and then have somebody break off to the bucket. So now we go to plan B. Plan B is to get your three-pointer. We haven't got your three-pointer yet.
Yeah, well, when it's tied, I don't think they're going to go for the three-point. They want to get it in a little tighter than that.
Tell you what, you may not have any choice with 9 seconds left. Just to be sure to get the shot up.
If somebody's open, they better shoot it. They better not look for a second pass.
Well, Carl, what do you think? Is it a pretty good game to come to, wasn't it?
Hope we can pull this out in 9 seconds.
London's ball out of bounds. They got Danny Russell. They're going to set up the same stack. This is the old fundamental play you learn in the grade school. Hey, that could do it for him. 4 seconds left. Jared Alexander will be going to the line to shoot 1 and 1. No, they had foul to give.
That's right.
That might have been what their call was. They had a foul, and as a matter of fact, they got another one to give, don't they?
Yeah, make them eat up the clock some more.
We've only got 3 seconds. It's got to go up. Hey, well, we'll shoot this one. 3 shots. They're calling 3 shots on this. Oh, 3 shots. Yeah. And Coach Pete Iyer, he is upset to the max. With 1 second left on the clock.
I think they better get the sheriff deputies on the referees.
Sean Kahn is going to the line shooting 3 shots.
1 second to make.
He's 4 for 4 from the line right now. Oh, no, the pressure bites you, man. Pressure bites you. A lot of pressure here. He's got 2 more to make 1. Can he do it? Hey! London goes up 1 with 1 second to go in the game.
Camera rolling.
Keep the camera rolling. Hey! Now we got some desperation chance here by Briggs to throw a full court pass. What would you do? Would you put pressure on the ball? Would you put pressure on what? With 1 second left to go.
I'd put 3 on the half court and 2 about in here. Make them throw it all the way down. Just try to get in the way.
Go for the
intercept. Fouled.
Well, more weirder things have happened, so the game isn't over till that buzzer goes off.
I think Donnie and Carl, I think if he'd have made 3 foul shots, we could have called out a 3-point shot, couldn't we?
Oh.
That would have been the 3rd 3-point shot if he'd have made all 3
Oh,
of them.
yeah, right. He's trying to steal.
He made a 3-point shot and he made 3 points. That's a 3-point shot.
Help him, Lord. I'll drink to that. A little Mountain Dew here.
Man.
You can't even get off a shot in 1 second.
Yeah, we got a 58-56 game here. London pulled it out without that extra 3-pointer you called for. We got 2 of them.
I think if I was the Briggs coach, I'd have someone right on the scorekeeper's finger. I'd put the assistant coach right on the finger.
I'd put somebody just like they did, right on that man, too.
They can't throw it that far and shoot the ball.
Making the cheerleaders get out of the way so the guy's got room to rear back and let her fly.
That's a new guy in, isn't it?
Looks like it. Number 52.
He's the designated passer.
50. Sharon.
He threw it all the way out of bounds.
And it's London's ball into their own basket. I got a feeling he might have been the quarterback on the football team.
The coach at least found somebody that could throw it that far.
I think I'd have tried to bounce it off the board and hope for the big man to catch the ball and put it in.
That'd have been a good idea, Garrett. That'd been a good idea.
I've always thought of a play like that, shooting from one side of the basket and bounce off the board to your big man. And almost, number 34, Ryan Peters, and London comes up victorious 58-56, and the ball's still bouncing on the rim. Well, Carl, we'll get a quick wrap up here after you get done doing a little panning there. London finally pulled it out.
I don't know about you, I'm worn out.
We didn't get the chance to use your other three-pointer. It's a good game. We'll be back.
Good.
We'll be back to do the next game. I don't have my listing here, but we'll be trying to do the rest of the home games the rest of the season. I'm just glad to be back, be out of the hospital and be well. Thanks to everybody who sent flowers and cards and helped me out and helped me keep my spirits up when I was in the hospital. Let's have a quick rundown of scores here. We had Williams, this is Briggs' scoring, had Williams with 6, Jordan with 2, Campbell with 20, and Moore with 4, and the big man, 6'6" Wright, had 24 for a total of 56. And for London, we had Alexander with 8, Russell with 4, Kahn with 11, J.D. Reed with 2, Jeremy Miller was leading scorer for London with 14, Pete Robinson with 8, and Ryan Peters with 11. And London was able to pull that off in the last few seconds. And for London's win tonight, this is Gary McNeil.
And Lou Mott.
And Donnie McNeil saying good night, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Fade me out of there, Carl.